Hey everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your March 2025 singles pick a card. Let's see what Spirit has for you for your enchanted path. I want to see what's coming your way. So we have three choices today. Take a look. We have Tender Moments is Group A. Group B is A Dream Come True. And Group C is An Everlasting Love. So take a moment to see which card you may be most drawn to. And I will put the timestamps below, and I will see you in your reading. If you picked Group A, this reading is for you. This is my Tender Moments. So I have these very nostalgic cards. They're very pretty. And this is kind of an impression of a very romantic Paris setting, going to see Paris, the Eiffel Tower, touring, walking around, going to the Louvre, like just a romantic Paris getaway. So that is the start of the reading. So we're going to go with that. So an enchanted path, Spirit, I ask that you guide us. I ask that you share with us what is coming our way for my singles. What is it that you have for us? You can use this reading to manifest the love that you are worthy of, or to confirm a love coming into your life. So please share with me. I have a Sunday afternoon. I have cupcakes. Okay. So that came into me more as I have somebody that has a sweet tooth. And our first date could be not necessarily like tea, but a brunch, something like that. Or, let's just meet early afternoon and grab a cup of coffee. And maybe we do meet somewhere that's like a sweet shop. And, we get a cupcake, or we get a couple of cookies and a cup of coffee, and it's no big deal. But our first date is how that feels. So, and maybe on a Sunday, we're going to put that Sunday out there, that a Sunday afternoon. Okay. I like that. I have faithfully. Okay, two things came into me. There's a clock there in the background. And the clock came into me that on this date, they faithfully show up at the time that they're supposed to be there. So that was good. Like the appointed time, Spirit just said, nice. And they're faithful. This is somebody that you can rely on. This is somebody that's going to be loyal, that you can trust, that is going to be there for you. So I really, I appreciate sharing, Spirit. Some of us really need to hear that. We've had some people that weren't faithful, and nothing hurts more. Spirit, please share with me anything about this new connection coming our way. I have a teddy bear. They're interested in you. They're wanting to date you. A big teddy bear hug, a blooming romance. How about the person who takes you in their arms, and they are just that, you kind of just feel that big teddy bear hug. So, but somebody who wants to date you is what they're saying. So beautiful. They're interested in you. I have a date. Get back out there. You're meeting somebody new. So this is somebody new. This isn't a reconciliation for my singles. This is somebody new. I have a romantic evening, possibly meeting online, they're saying. So we could meet through social media. We could meet through a dating app. But I do feel like that first date is they're using the word set, that we're going to set that date, time, place. It's not just going to be this kind of open-ended of, yeah, someday we're going to meet and we just, become text buddies. No, we're going to set a date is how it came into me. And I have love. Wow, beautiful. Unconditional love, affection and attraction. So somebody who has the ability to love, I always say they're emotionally available. If they're emotionally available, sign me up. Just somebody who is ready to be in a real relationship. So beautiful. So somebody who's ready to date, they're ready to get this thing going, and they're not holding back, and they're committing to a date. They're committing to a time and a place, and I want to see you. So it's not somebody who's just playing a bunch of games and just being turned on online. So we want to go to the next level. I got one card flipping over here. So I have a 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. I have a Hermit. I have a 6 of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Swords. So a couple things came into me. The first thing that came into me was this feeling of, this isn't the only person out there. This could be the one. This could be the person that you're supposed to be with. But Spirit's reminding you that you have a lot of choices and that you also have the opportunity to say no, even if it means that you're going to be alone. That's okay. You want to walk into a relationship that has give and take. They're sharing now, and they're saying that you are ready to open up your heart, but there's a part of you that's been holding back. You are either disinterested in the process. I don't want to do online dating. I don't want to meet new people. I want it to just happen. I think everybody does. Everybody wants this person just like magically appear in their life, and all of a sudden we're in a relationship. We've got to do the work, is what Spirit's saying. So they are saying, open up your heart. They are saying that, you are ready. And even if you feel like you've been hesitating. So I'm going to say that, take a deep look inside of yourself and say, am I really putting in the effort to putting myself out there and meeting this new person? Or am I being isolating in this hermit energy? So right now I feel like Spirit's putting a little bit of weight on your shoulders in the respect of how much effort are you putting into helping find this person. I have a Devil. That could be part of why you're guarding yourself. You could be like, there's just, a bunch of losers out there. There's not the right person out there. I don't want to meet somebody that's going to make my life worse. I get it. This is an extra card in this deck. It's called Warm. Look at this. It's like 2 lovebirds, 3 lovebirds. And it's beautiful. They're kind of circling this world, and they look like they're connected. They look like they're kind of going with the flow. So there's a sense of warmth in that card. And then I have a King of Cups. You are going to meet somebody that is emotionally available. That to me is a confirmation. I really feel that this person is going to be ready. So I'm going to put this as a fear for now, because you could just be tired of meeting the wrong person. That Devil could be, I just have met so many losers. I have met so many people that are controlling or narcissistic or abusive, or their egos. I don't meet the King of Cups, but Spirit knows what you want. And Spirit's saying, this person is going to be emotional. This person is going to be emotionally available. They'll be able to talk about their emotions. They're not going to hold back. They are going to be there for you, Spirit just said. So it's a different relationship than what you've had in the past. They're letting me know. I have a Hierophant. That came into me. This is what you've been manifesting. This is what you've been wishing for. It's more in alignment with you spiritually. This person could be spiritual in a sense that you guys could have a lot in common. You could share the same religion. You could just say we're both very spiritual, or that Spirit guided you to me. It's as simple as that. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Knight of Swords. There's Spirit saying charging in. King of Wands. Okay, so we've got this. We have an energy of I'm definitely attracted to you. And then the Knight of Swords is coming into me as like a fast talker. A little bit of a, I'm going to say seductive. Maybe they are very seductive. Maybe they're very charming. Maybe they're very attracted to you. So they're complimenting you. They're flirting with you. They're saying and doing all the right things. So there is a sense of I'm just attracted to you, but there was a little bit of a fast talker energy going on. Because I think they're just excited about you. So don't look at it as this person's just trying to, hook up. No, they're looking for more, but I feel like they're excited. So they're talking like probably too much. They're probably like over love bombing you, something like that. Let's get some initials. Let's see what the initials are. Now, some of you may be in a connection you're looking to confirm today. If you see your person's initials, great. If not, don't worry about it. So these have some numbers also, but these could just be a handful of clues that will help you keep your eyes open for them. Okay. So I have an M, C, N, I have a Q, X, W, the letter B, letter I have an H, I have another C, I have a D, okay, an L, I have another I, another B, I have a 0. Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I have all the letters. Okay, so now I have some numbers. So these could be months. Okay, the first thing I have is, I'm going to say they could be months, they could be birth dates. So I feel like it's 30 years old. Let me see if I can, 30 years old. Somebody's 30 years old. I have 51. Could be a number for somebody. And then I have 7. So I think 7 and 8 is July, August. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with those are, you know, maybe some months that are significant around this particular connection, something like that. All right. So let's see what else they want you to know about what's coming your way in March 2025. Spirit, what is my enchanted path? What is coming towards me? I have an anchor. Trust is the anchor of this relationship. I love this because you want the person who you say, this is my rock. You are my anchor. You are my rock. I feel grounded with you. I trust you. So Spirit's letting you know that there's this feeling of, I don't want to say holding you down because that sounds like the wrong way to say it, but holding you in place in a sense, that there's this feeling of placement in your life, that I know where I am right now and I know where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be right here by your side. So that feels really good to me. I have inheritance, learning from the past, inheriting wisdom. I'm going to throw out there even a financial inheritance, that this person maybe had parents or grandparents or someone close to them that left them enough money that maybe they put it down for a house, or they were able to pay off their house, or they have extra for retirement in the future, something like that. But the inheritance was more of a wisdom. I've taken this wisdom with me over the years, and I've even taken wisdom from others, you know, ancestors, spirit guides, past lives. So I've taken wisdom from others. So this person, I feel like, is a very old soul. There's a part of me that says this person is pretty tapped into the universe. I have a bridge. I love bridges. If you haven't ever seen me, I love bridges and doorways and things like that. Build a bridge of understanding, crossing the rivers of the soul. So crossing over, I've got to get from one side to the next. And if you have fear of starting over, you have fear of just meeting the right person, you're going to cross over. At some point, you are going to be there. You are going to find the person who is meant to be in your life. So you just have to believe, you know, keep believing in yourself, believe in your worth. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you have coming our way? I love you. Somebody who isn't afraid to say, I love you. Spirit just said, there's no holding back. Thank you. I do get jealous. So this is somebody who has a little jealous streak. Doesn't mean it's going to be a problem. Just somebody who doesn't want to lose you. You make me smile. Also a sense of a big smile. I feel a big laugh. I feel a big smile. They love your smile. They love your laugh. We have fun together. Beautiful. You are my soulmate. You could be ready to meet your soulmate that you have been searching for. One more, please, of these. You will always have a special place in my heart. A little bit of no matter what happens with us, I'll always love you. You will always be in my life. You know, there's definitely people that we feel that way about, you know, for whatever reason, that they make such a big impact in our lives. Spirit, please share with me this enchanted path that I'm on. What do you have coming our way? I have a 5 of Cups. Beautiful. I have a 2 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. And I have a Judgment card. I'm going to go with this feeling of a little bit of a reflection there between the Judgment and the 5 of Cups. This feeling of I just am tired of being disappointed. And that could be just something you say to yourself. And I get it. I know. I was single for a long time. And it's hard to meet somebody decent, let alone the person you want to be with. So, but Spirit is giving me these kind of like ray of hopes with this 2 of Wands and this definitely 3 of Pentacles, that we are really good together. And I can see myself with you, and I can see that we make a great team. And I can see that I'm a better person than I was in the past. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be attracted to me. Like you wouldn't even have liked me when I was younger or something like that. So there's incredible sense of knowing who you are, them knowing who they are, and then making this beautiful team. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got this romance. They just said a romance of a lifetime, a romance of a lifetime. I will take that. Let's grab a couple of charms. I love to read these intuitively. I have this bowl of little clarifying charms, and I have this little tray. So I just want to see if I can zoom in a little bit better. Wow, look at that. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get a little handful. I'm just going to let you know what I'm feeling, what's coming in. Oh, look at what jumped out. I have an anchor again. So there's that sense of you're my rock. I feel like you're not going anywhere. So I think that that's really important for you to know. Maybe you've been abandoned or somebody ghosted you. So I feel like that's important to know. I'm going to turn this one over. Okay. I have a sun. I'm going to put that as a new beginning. I am. The number 26. The anchor was number 105. So a new beginning with the sun. I like this. This feels like a hummingbird, but I also feel like I am bringing you something, you know, bringing you a flower, bringing you a gift, you know, extending something to you with that. I have a seahorse, the number 60. Now, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I had heard once that seahorses tie their tails together so that at night when they sleep, so they don't float away from each other. And I always thought that was so sweet. So we could just be tied together, you know, just eternally tied. Our souls are tied. Or we sleep like spoon each other all night long. And so neither one of us can get away. That's coming into me. I do have a diaper pin, the number 14. It's not coming into me as a baby. It came into me as I'm open. It's an open pin. It's not a closed pin. So it was more of a sense of I'm open. I'm open to this relationship. I want to be in this relationship. They just use the word fair with me, that I want to be fair and open and available. So, okay, I'll take that. I have a ship wheel, the number 133, it looks like. Spirit said I'm charting my course. And my course, sometimes you say to yourself, like, what's my path? I'm at a fork in the road. Where am I headed? And it was almost like their soul was charting their course now. And like, I'm on my way to you. So their soul could be searching for you. They literally could know where you are. They literally are on their way. They're trying to make it happen. So I'm charting my course. That was nice. I'm going to say headset and earbuds, but it doesn't feel like that. The number 51, they said, no, this person's a great listener. They listen to you closely. They want to listen to your words. They listen to everything you say. They take everything into consideration. They respect you. They don't talk over you. So there's a sense that they're a good listener. That was nice. I haven't ironed in a while. I wear all summer clothes because I live in Florida. But it came into me as hot and steamy is how it came into me. So this is hot and steamy, and we've got some heat on this. So that was fun. I have an hourglass. I'm just going to say it's a matter of time. I'm for some reason I want to put it upside down, but the number is 39. And I feel like I need to turn it upside down for some reason. I'm wondering why. Spirits is saying giving you more time, that there's plenty of time. So it's just a feeling of no matter how you look at it, whether it's upside down or the right way, it was like you've got plenty of time. You have a lifetime with this person, and we'll have all the time in the world. So so that is beautiful. So let's see what else they have for us today. So final messages, my enchanted love. Ooh, hot and steamy. I'll take hot and steamy, Spirit. Okay. Let's see what the final love messages are. Spirit, please share with me final love messages. My emotions for you are running deep. Beautiful. This is somebody who's emotionally available. They shared that right from the beginning. I would like to give this another chance. A little bit more of I don't want to give up on this. I won't give up on this. That anchor feeling also. I will be there by your side when you're ready. I'm going to be reaching out to you. I want to have a date. Without you in my life, I feel so lost. I want you by my side. I always feel like when you realize that you can't live without somebody, that's the person who you should be with. I just can't imagine my life without this person. One more, please, Spirit. Sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. Beautiful. So somebody who's already daydreaming about a future with you. How beautiful. Let's put this out into the universe. I'll ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. Hi, everyone. If you picked Group B, this reading is for you. A dream come true. This is everything I've ever wished for. This is everything that I've ever wanted. You can see it's very magical. I've got these gorgeous kind of floating stars all around you. How about I'm seeing stars, and somebody kisses you, you make love and you're like, oh my God, I'm seeing stars. Let's see what the cards are. Your enchanted path to love, my singles. Please use this reading to confirm a love or to manifest along with me today, a love coming into your life. Spirit, a dream come true. Share with me what you have for us. I have a lover's tea, time for tea. Now, it didn't come into me as literally like having a cup of tea. It came into me as spilling. Somebody who is vulnerable, somebody who is able to express their feelings. They literally spill. I don't know at what stage they spill, but it's like, I'm going to tell you everything because I really like you and I want you to understand me and I want you to know where we're coming from and I want to get close to you. So somebody who isn't going to be afraid to spill is how I felt. I have a flowered vase. So that came into me as precious for some reason. Like maybe this person gives you flowers, you give them flowers, and they hold on to them. And maybe they keep them in a vase, maybe they dry. Sometimes people will, keep a dozen roses and they'll just let them dry and they'll keep them that way, or they'll hang them upside down. But it felt like they're precious to me, like they were the first flowers I ever got from this person, and I wanted to save them. So that felt more very romantic than anything. Not even just getting the flowers, but I want to save them. That they're that important to me. Maybe it was a special event or a special anniversary, like our first month together, our first time we made love. It felt very important to me. Spirit, please share with me. I have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. A surprise invitation. There you go. I'm struck by love. I like the surprise when you least expect it. Don't give up. Keep the faith. I like that. Sometimes we just don't believe anymore, and you can't give up. You have to just keep believing. I have a sword and rose. Clarity and truth. A revelation. That's, again, with the same feeling of the T. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you the good, bad, and ugly. The sword maybe is, my truths of things I've never shared with anybody else. Or they say to you, I've never told anybody this before, some of their fears. And then maybe some of the good, things that make them happy, or fond memories, or their best childhood memories with their families. So it feels like I'm going to share everything. They're saying a little bit part of themselves is how they said it. So they're going to share parts and pieces of themselves. I have a snake, competition, another woman, another man looking over your shoulder. We'll get some clarity on that. There could be somebody from their past that they've referenced. You're a little bit nervous that this person could come back. Spirit just said they wouldn't be seeing you if they wanted to be with that person. So I'm not feeling anybody coming back. I'll confirm it with the cards, but they wouldn't be seeing you is how it came into me. And because everything up until now has been very romantic and very honest. So that could be just a fear of yours. It could be that I just don't want something to interfere with us. I don't want an ex coming out of the woodwork. It just could be a fear. So maybe we just will address it as a fear. Spirit, please share with me. I have temperance. Yeah, this person wants peace and balance. They're not looking for chaos and drama with an ex. They're not. I have a three of swords. I'm going to put that with the snake. It's over. I'm going to put that with, you know what? That person broke my heart. That person cheated on me. That person devastated me. I'm not going back there. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. We're going to let that go. I have the sun. It's a new beginning for them and you. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. They want to put down roots. They want to make this grow. This is something that I think when you meet somebody that you really want to be with, that temperance is that kind of internal balance that we have. I mean, sometimes people could look that like they're perfectly normal, but they're falling apart inside. They hold it in, they fake it, but they have tremendous anxiety or depression, or they're just a mess, a hot mess. Temperance is the feeling of peace within ourselves. It's the sense of balance within ourselves that only we know. So, and they're saying that we share that same balance, that you both pick up on each other's energy. So you must be very empathic. So you're picking up that this person has a sense of peace. This person has a sense of, I'm okay with myself. I'm in a good place in my life. So that could be something you're very attracted to. I think the energy of another person is probably one of the most important things you're attracted to, especially if you're very in tune to people's energies. Like a lot of you that are watching this and a lot of you that are in my soul tribe with me, we pick up on everything. So it's important. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I have a 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. I have an 8 of Pentacles. It came into me as we work well together, but there could be a bigger reason. I have a 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. I feel like Spirit has brought you together for a bigger reason. Now, you could be a soul connection. You could be like twin flames are brought together in this lifetime for a specific purpose. They know their purpose. It's in their soul contract before they come here. And they have a mission almost to do in this lifetime. So this could be a soul contract the way it's coming into me, because it was the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups, which is sharing with me destiny and fate is bringing us together. Here you are. Wow, look at you. You're exactly what I was looking for. And then that 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles is a sense of achieving something together, working together to achieve the sense of security, wealth, beautiful home, getting our arms around the kind of lifestyle that we want to have together. So I do feel like you both are brought together for a bigger reason. Now, some of you could be, we make a great team business-wise. We're very synergistic. Maybe we want to own a business someday. Maybe we put our heads together, our talents together, and we say, you know what? We would make a great team. We would run a business. We could really do this. Let's get some initials. Let's get some first initials, last initials. I do have some numbers in here, so we'll grab some of those as well. And don't worry if you don't see your person's letters. They're just clues. But if you do, great. It's just some evidence. I have the letter W. I have a J. I have an X, an S. The letter K. I have a U, another S, another X, another U. I have an O, the letter Q. I have a couple more O's. Let's see. Yeah, I have an O. I have another O. Okay, lots of O's. Another O. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have a V. I have an L. H. V. I have a G. And I have 2 numbers. I have 6. I have 66. So it could be June, 6 weeks, 6 months, something like that, 6 of the month. So 6 is important in this connection. 6. All right, let's see what other messages they want to share with us. Okay. So, Spirit, please share with me my enchanted path. My enchanted path of love. Here we go. Let's see. I have transparency. I do believe that. I do. I believe that this person wants to share. They want to maintain the transparency and let sincerity shine through every conversation. Spirit just said you can trust this person. That could be something that you've struggled with. Is this person's intentions, putting their intentions up front? Are they being honest with their intentions? I'm going to say yes. They have nothing to lose, Spirit just said. They really want to be all in. Good. I have vows. Whoa, look at the wedding rings. How nice. Vows are the bridges between the hearts. This person wants a commitment. This person is open and available when they meet the right person to commit. That's why they're being so vulnerable. That's why they're being so honest. because they want a true life partner. They want a spouse. And that, if that's something you're looking for, then this reading is a confirmation to you. And I have an anchor. Let me be your anchor. Let me be your rock. Trust is the anchor of the relationship. It's steady and it's firm. So I feel like you do feel that way. I do feel like you say, I can't imagine my life without this person at some point. I can't imagine them not being there for me. I trust that they're always going to be there for me. So it feels like a very strong bond. Let's see what the loving messages are. I have, you are my soulmate. Gorgeous. I would wait for you forever. If you're waiting, this person's waiting too. Just remember, there's two sides of the equation. If this is a soulmate connection, you know, you're both searching for each other. So they could find you first. You know, if you're getting discouraged, you're tired of looking, they could be finding you first. Makes it a little bit easier. I want you all to myself. I don't want to share you with anybody. Good. That's why they want a commitment. I dream of you every night. I even felt for a moment there, I can feel you in my dreams. I know you're there. I know that I'm going to find you, or I sense you. So maybe you could be visiting each other telepathically as soulmates. And I love you. I'm not afraid to tell you I love you. So this is going to be somebody who can share and express their feelings, somebody who doesn't hold back. Spirit, please share with me. Beautiful. I have a Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny. It's time, Spirit just said. It's time. It's your turn. I have Page of Pentacles. That came into me as value. There's a little glowing pentacle, and when I saw that out of the corner of my eye, see the little glowing pentacle? It's like a star. And it was just the sense of, I value you. I see so much value in you, and I just want to learn more and more about you. But I think right from the start, it was almost the sense of, I see your value. I have a Nine of Swords. I'm just going to say I'm scared too. When we say I love you, I think we're both going to say I'm scared. And I think we're both going to say I'm scared too. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to do this. It doesn't mean that I don't want this. So I just felt like it was more of a, let's just share our fears and admit our fears right here, right now. I have a Justice card. This is going to move towards a commitment. This is going to move towards a commitment. So this is the relationship that you've been waiting for. Queen of Wands. They want only you. They want only you. Bottom of the deck. Let's grab a couple of charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I've got a beautiful bowl of clarifiers today. So I'm going to pick a handful. Let me just zoom this in. I figured out how to do that a moment ago. That was exciting. I'm a psychic. I'm not like a techie person. So I got 2 cameras. I'm like state of the art now on YouTube. All right, let's see what they say. I've got a whole bunch of, I'm going to turn this over. All right, we got to go with our horseshoes because that is my theme today. I've got horseshoes all over my table. So the number 125, I feel lucky. I feel lucky. Also, they're saying love of horses. It could be somebody that grew up with horses or around a farm or just loves horses. I'm going to even go as far as horse racing. I feel like there's a connection there, that either that's something that we do together. We might go to a racetrack as something like a date. It's a lot of fun. We see the horses, we watch the, crowds. So there's something going on with me with that. Let's see. I have Cupid's arrow. Okay, the number 76. I'm going to say also a sense of Cupid striped when I least expected it. Like, you know, literally this love kind of struck me and caught me off guard. And I always hoped I'd love somebody. I'd always hoped I'd fall in love again, but I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting it to be this good or this exciting or this special, Spirit just said, you know, this amazing. So that feels good to me. I have the number 117. That came into me as running water. I live near running water. I live near a river. I cross over a river to get to you. I go and I see the water moving, could be an ocean even. So there's a sense of water being nearby, lake, but it felt like it was moving. So if it's a lake, it would be maybe a bigger lake that has more movement in it. You know, some of the big lakes, the Great Lakes in the United States have waves. They're so big. So it felt like movement, but it felt like I lived near the water, or we're near enough to the water that we can go there. So that felt nice. It's a clipboard, the number 50, but it came into me as you check all the boxes, like they have a list. I think we all do. I try to steer you away from having that checklist all the time, because nobody's perfect and you're not going to get everything you want on your list. It's like Santa Claus's list. You don't get every toy on your list, but you'll get a lot. And I feel like this person has in their mind the type of person they're looking for. And they saw you as having value right from the start with that page. So that little star jumping out at me. So I do feel like you check all the boxes. So that feels good. I'm going to turn the hourglass over. This is my, what is this? This is my Scorpio, right? This is my Scorpio. So, and then I think this is my Gemini. So I have a Scorpio, I have a Gemini. I'm going to turn this one over too. I have another Cupid. All right. 123. But the way it came into me was also connecting me to a baby. It was more of a baby angel, okay? That there's a new baby in our lives. It could be a child coming into this connection. It could be a grandchild that is going to be coming into this connection on either side. But it came into me as this baby's just an angel. It's just like a gift from God. I wasn't expecting it in my lifetime to have this child. So it could be somebody who's like a later life couple who you find each other and you still have time to have a baby, and you decide that we're going to have a baby. Maybe you thought that oh, my whole body just tingled. So somebody out there is hoping that it's not too late to meet their partner, their spouse, be married, have a child, and the child's going to be beautiful, be an angel. So that feels really, really wonderful. I have somebody's a good listener, but they flipped it over on me because this must be more important. I have a coffee pot. I have a coffee drinker. Yay! Yay, coffee drinker. Woo! The number 25. Now, this is funny because it's a percolator, and which is a little bit of an old-fashioned coffee pot. But I actually went out and bought a percolator recently because they make the best cup of coffee. They take a little while to brew, but it makes an amazing cup of coffee. And I'm a diehard coffee person. So this person is a diehard coffee person. Whether they have a percolator or not, they could have like espresso machines or a gourmet coffee station. They buy coffee gourmet coffees that they have ground, something like that. So we've got a sophisticated coffee person. That's nice. I have a holly leaf, but that came into me as kiss me under the mistletoe. Okay, so this person has a sense of romance, and I have the number 40. So that also is telling me we'll be together for the holidays. We'll be together over the holidays, because I feel like if they come in now, I feel like we'd still be together for the holidays. And there's this sense of romance going on around that, like kiss me under a mistletoe. I have a devil, but I am going to put it together with this holly leaf because it doesn't feel scary to me. It feels more spooky season. So I'm just going to say Halloween. So now I'm starting to feel like we're going through the seasons. We're going through the holidays. We're going through the seasons together. Spirit just said we're traveling. I'm looking at the anchor at the bottom, and there said we're traveling. I mean, in addition to me being my anchor, we're traveling. We're traveling by boat. My hands just tingled. We're going on a cruise. We're getting maybe the water that we live by. Somebody in our family owns a boat. We go for boat rides. Maybe they own a boat, but we are traveling, and we may be traveling by boat. So my biggest feeling is some kind of a cruise. Maybe it's our first vacation. Maybe it's our honeymoon. We're going to go on a big cruise together. We're going somewhere hot. I'm going somewhere hot with the sun, the number 26. There's also, the way I looked at the eyes on this, it had a deep expression to me. I don't know if we can get that to focus a little better. Let me see. I'm on camera. Okay, so it was almost like my eyes were intense for a moment there. So this person looks at you very deeply and very seriously at times. So they take you very seriously, I would say. But the sun, of course, the new beginning, the awakening, the warmth, going somewhere warm is how it initially came into me. So those were fun. I liked those. Let's see what the final love messages are. So I do feel like this is a dream come true so far. If this is the card that you picked, your enchanted path is coming true. Final messages, loving messages, Spirit, what is it that you have for us? I will be there by your side when you're ready. Coming into your life. I feel like this person's going to be a commitment. I just feel like it's everything. I feel like it's a family, a home, the rings on our fingers. I just feel like it's everything. I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. Okay, so, the person who says, I'm having a bad day, and then they remember that they have you. They remember that I have a lot to be grateful for, that I have a lot to live for. Without you in my life, I would feel lost. Yeah, so, you can get through thick and thin, Spirit says. I want to be by your side. You're so beautiful inside and out. The person who loves you in every way, inside and out, mind, body, soul. How gorgeous. We're going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to ask Spirit to bring this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. Hi, Group C. If you picked Group C, an everlasting love, this is for you. So everlasting to me says, I want you in my life forever. An eternal love. I want this to last. That's all. But it is very romantic. Even the colors, these are kind of nostalgic cards, just these old, the old artwork, and they have like old stamps and old letters in the background, and they're just pretty. Everlasting love. So let's see what Spirit has for you for your enchanted path, my Group C. Let's see where we're headed. They have Paris there in the background. Maybe we're headed to Paris. Paris in the spring, they just said. Beautiful. I have Mademoiselle. Maybe you are going to Paris. Part of me feels like Mademoiselle, of course, is French for woman, but there was a little bit of a foreign language energy to me, whether it's I speak multiple languages. So this could be somebody who has bilingual. Somebody, you or them, could be bilingual. It doesn't have to be French. Could be Spanish. Could be, anything. But it's a feeling of I speak multiple languages, or my family can speak multiple languages. So that could be connecting to some of you. I have tender moments. That came into me more as somebody who's very affectionate, somebody who holds your hand, somebody who kisses you, hugs you, caresses you, um, rubs your feet, so somebody who's more very affectionate. They like to touch you. They like to hold on to you. I have a gentleman at the bottom of the deck they just shared with me. So I have somebody who is, they're saying sophisticated. I have old-fashioned spirit guides. They're saying sophisticated. I'm going to use the word polished, that they could be very respectful. They were raised right. Spirit just said somebody taught them manners. Somebody taught them thank yous and opening doors for people and pulling out chairs. So this person could be very, it's a little old fashioned in a sense, but it's nice. Either that's just how people and their family treat each other, or that's how they respect each other, or they're just a very respectful person. So there's a sense of charm to that to me. So that feels nice. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for us? I have a girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable and boundaries. I'm going to say if this person's very respectful, we're going to be able to get rid of, is this person using me? I'm not, the way it came into me with the affection, the way that they were raised right. I mean, this person isn't out to use anybody. I just feel like they can be with anybody that they want to be with, and they want to be with you. So it's not somebody who's a charmer for the sake of just sleeping with somebody. That's not what's going on here. I have a phoenix. It's a new phase of your life, renewed growth. You're rising up from the ashes. So if you're coming out of something, maybe you walked away from the snake. Maybe Spirit's reminding you that there's something better, but you're rising above. You're rising above. You're seeking somebody that's higher, higher value, higher worth, something like that. And you do deserve the respect, Spirit just said. So there had to have been somebody in your life that you said, they just didn't respect me, bottom line. And you do deserve the respect. Nice. I have a butterfly. Oh, look at you. You're evolving, you're growing, you're going to the next phase. You've healed your inner child and you're releasing the past. So you're going through this metamorphosis and you're changing. And it's kind of like, look at me now. There was a little bit, when the way I just said that, look at me now, there was I don't believe in revenge, but I do believe in karma. And there was a little bit of a karmic energy that came in, that you're going to be able to look back. And if this is the snake that was using you, that you're going to be, there's going to be a day in this new connection with this beautiful kind of sophisticated love to look back and say, yeah, look at me now. Look at what you got, look at what you missed. So they're just hang in there, because karma's going to take care of that person. They're going to put you in a place where you're so much happier and you're in such a better place that it's like, God is good. So there's the metamorphosis. That's what's happening right before your eyes, Spirit just said. Beautiful. I have a mirror. Okay. Love bombing, self-absorbed. I'm going to put that with my snake, a narcissistic personality. So you had somebody that was charming and love bombing you in the past. So you have this fear of, people can manipulate me, or I was manipulated in the past and I thought that I was smarter, but they said all the right things. They did all the right things. And I ended up being really, really hurt by that person. So but you've risen above, you're not there today. And the person coming into your life has got respect for themselves, and they'll have respect for you. I have a dragonfly. Look for a dragonfly as a clue. Ooh, I have a dragonfly on my table today too. Nice. Things coming into you. It says light and healing energy. I'm just going to say light and love. you know, just this feeling of, I'm just going to focus on loving energy. I'm just going to focus on that. I know Spirit's taking care of me, and I know that there's someone for me that, you know, will respect me, will love me. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need us to know about this connection, our enchanted, your enchanted path, your enchanted path. I have a Page of Swords. I have a King of Cups. Whoa, hold on. I got jumpers. I'm going to get these top two jumpers. They really want to talk. I've got an Emperor, and I have a Five of Wands. I'm going to go with this for a second because this page came into me as a little bit differently, and I'm gonna see if I can. Let me just zoom this in for a second because I want you to see this image. Look at the little bird on his shoulder. Before I knew it was a bird, it came into me as a chip on his shoulder. And then when I looked at it, it was like a chirp. It's a little bird. But it came into me as a chip on his shoulder. And then I have this Five of Wands. And I'm thinking, is this person struggling in some way with their ego? That they are trying not to be boastful. They're trying not to be obnoxious and brag. Maybe they have a lot to brag about. They're an emperor. They're a king. So maybe they do have a lot to brag about, but maybe they come across as, am I being obnoxious? But they want you to know these things about themselves. They want you to know about their success. They want you to know they've built a business. They want you to know that they're rising up. They want you to know what their dreams and their hopes are. They might even want you to know they own a house, what kind of car they drive. You know, so is it coming across as boastful or as achievement? And I think they're fighting with that. They don't want to come across as, you know, look at me. But at the same time, they work hard and they're probably really good at what they do. And they probably have some great achievements. So I would say that's like an inner battle. So they don't turn you off, that you don't think they have a chip on their shoulder. The king is kind of balancing me out with their feelings are genuine, that they're taking even into consideration, I don't want to embarrass myself because I really like you and I don't want to go overboard, you know. So it's the person that, you know, the love bomber who says, look at me and this is how much money I have in the bank and I'm going to buy you everything. And, you know, they say all this garbage that you're just like, give me a break, you know, or you're not even real. So this person's kind of fighting with, how much do I tell you about myself and not sound like a snob, you know, or obnoxious in some way, which I think is kind of charming in a way that they're putting that much effort into it. I have a Five of Swords. I'm going to go with this inner battle. I'm going to go with this inner battle of, I don't want to turn you off. I want to say the right things. I have a Magician, but they have a lot to offer. You're gonna see. I have a Page of Wands. They're excited about this connection. That also came into me as you turn me on energy. I'm definitely attracted to you, but there was not everybody turns you on, trust me. But this person turns you on, whether it's the way they look at you, their smile, their body, their sex appeal, they turn you on. And I have an Empress. I see you as my Empress. Now, some of you who are at a childbearing age still, masculine energy decides in a nanosecond if they want to be with you as a mate and have a child. So if this person is that attracted to you and they think this is somebody I could see myself with, this is somebody I see myself having a family with. Now, they might not say that for a while. They might not say it out loud. I call it my caveman energy. It's so inherent in them that the cavemen were like, you, I want you. So, but they do decide pretty quickly whether I'm going to just sleep with you or whether I want you to be my partner for life and have children and be married and whatever. So masculine energy, like innately, will decide. So that's something that we should all know. All right, let's see what the chart. I'm not charms yet. I've got initials. Let's take a look at the initials. I'm going to get a handful of initials, first initials, last initials, and maybe some numbers in here. So don't worry if you don't see your person's numbers or letters. And they're just a handful of clues. But if you do, let me know. Put it in the comments. I have an M. I have an S. I have the letter Z, the letter F. I have an R. I have an O, an L. I have an H. I have an M. U. U. I have a G. I have another H. And look, it says hug. This person's a hugger. Thank you, Spirit. There you go. This person's a hugger. I like that. That's cute. I have an N, and then I have two numbers. I have a 6 and I have a 7. So June, July, those could be big months. I could have age 67, but I'm leaning more towards June, July, August energy being important around this connection. That could be birthday months, or just this energy just starts to get like really picks up around those months. So let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, please share with me this enchanted love. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you need us to know? I have an expression. Words are the messages of the soul. Express your deepest love and care. And there's a letter, a handwritten letter. So this person could be very good at, and a lot of people aren't, even writing. I don't want to say the love note. I don't think people write love notes anymore, but certainly text messages that could be very flattering or really sweet. But it came into me more like a card, that it was this person bought you a card for your birthday or something special. And they actually, instead of just the card and putting their name, they actually spend a little bit of time and write a couple of, sentences that have like deep meaning for you. And it could be something that you hold on to. That was something that was really nice. They went out of their way to physically write it down, how they feel about you or express themselves. So this person, I don't feel like is going to be afraid. 333 on the clock when I'm recording this. So I'll grab that as an angel number as well. I have ancient tree. Let your relationship be like an ancient tree, strong through the storms. I love that. Putting down roots, carving our initials in the tree, carving a heart, putting down roots, planting a tree, Spirit saying. So that almost felt like, buying a home and redoing the landscaping and picking out a special tree for taking out like, a dead bush and putting in, something that we really want, watching it grow. Beautiful. Tree of life, family tree. And I have transparency, maintaining transparency, being honest with each other, being open, being sincere with each other. So that's important to your person. Okay, this person's got high value. They want somebody with high value. They've got a lot of respect for themselves. So they're going to respect you. Beautiful. You are everything I could have wished for. I love that. I like when we meet our person and everything that you thought it was going to be, but it's better. You say, this is what I hoped for. I wanted this, 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 and this. And then you meet your person and you're like, you're actually better than I thought. You're actually better than I was wishing for. This is like magical. So that feels good. I look into your eyes and I see my soul mirrored back at me. So a soul contract. I can see you. I can see my reflection in your eyes. I'm scared to reach out. I'm scared to be rejected. Okay, so initially maybe there's a little hesitation till we get this thing going, but this person was pretty confident. It could be just you're a really good catch. You could be with anybody. Nobody wants to be rejected. It's always hard to be the person who starts it. You are my everything. One more, please, Spirit. And you are my true love. Gorgeous. Spirit, what else do you have for us? If you're enjoying this reading, please let me know. Hit that like button. I have a 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's a little bit of an inner battle. I have a King of Wands. I have a 4 of Pentacles. And I have an 8 of Swords. So there's a little bit of holding back. There's a little bit of an inner battle that I feel like it's more along the lines of I don't want to come on too strong. So this person, they're saying they're a strategic planner is what they just called this person. So it's the person who says, I don't know where these rules came from, but if I met you, I don't call you the next day. I call you like 2 days later or 3 days later. I give it like a space, which is weird. If you're really excited about that person, call them the next day and let them know. But there's like these weird dating rules out there that don't work. So I feel like this person like is strategically planning, like I'm going to call you on a Wednesday or a Thursday so I can have a date with you on Saturday or Sunday. Like they're a strategic planner. So get used to the idea that this person is always planning ahead. They always have a calendar schedule. They have timing is important to them. If I date you for 6 months and everything is going really well, then we'll talk about what we're going to do next. Or they have like timelines and plans in their head. I have an Empress. I feel like this person sees you as somebody they could have a family with. For those of you that would like to have a family, I have a High Priestess. Trust yourself. And I have a Chariot. This is going to move forward. That High Priestess is a confirmation to me as that you're going to know that this is the person. There will be something about this person, whether you say to yourself, I just know this is the one. There's something about them. They're different. Everything feels different this time, Spirit just said. So everything is going to feel different than your past relationships. So that's probably going to be your sign that this is the person you're supposed to be with. So let's do some charms. And I've got this beautiful bowl of clarifiers. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And I'm going to get a little handful of these guys. So let me grab some of these and see what I'm feeling. Okay. All right, I'm going to go with the balloons first because the balloons, the number 85, came into me as I had that card earlier. I'm going to say on or around your birthday, because even though we don't know each other very well or we've just started dating, I feel like this person shows up with balloons, a card, not necessarily like a big romantic gift, but maybe they're going to take you out. They're going to take you out to dinner. But they actually went out of their way to get flowers, balloons, and a birthday card. And that feels really nice to me. It's like, oh, like they made a big deal out of it. Like you weren't making a big deal out of your birthday. You were like, yeah, that's fine. We'll just go out and, it's not a big deal. It's just my birthday. And they're like, no, it's your birthday. We're going to celebrate your birthday. We're going to do something. So even if you had just started seeing this person, I feel like they would go out of their way for that. I'm going to go with this clipboard. Group B had the clipboard, but it's coming into me different for this person. It's interesting. I had the number 50. This is my planner. They write everything down. They have lists. They either have lists of to-do lists. They put it in their phone so they don't remember. They have alarms so they don't forget things. This person is very organized. I don't want to commit to a sign, but they're a Virgo or, something along those lines. But it's a sense of A-type personality, that everything's in its place and everything has a place, and they're very organized, which is sometimes a blessing to have in a relationship. I have a camera. It's an old camera, cinema camera, but it came into me as I feel like I've done this before. So I'm going to go with a soul connection, where there are moments in time where I say to myself, I swear I know you. I swear we've done this before. Deja vu, Spirit just said. Like it's an overall feeling of, you didn't just come into my life in this lifetime. I know you. I recognize you. So I'm definitely going to go with a soul contract, a soulmate. And that was nice. Yeah, here's the present. Here's the present, number 30. They have a little something for you. I like that. I like that somebody goes out of their way to make your birthday a big deal. Yeah, it should be. I have a seahorse, the number 60. That's interesting. They said to me that somebody collects things, but it came into me as sea things. I collect seashells. Okay, so every time I go to the beach or if I travel, I grab some seashells and maybe I have a jar and I save them, or I write the date on the inside of the shell when we went. But I collect things that are related to the seashore. Maybe I have a room that I've decorated, or maybe my home is decorated that looks like the seashore, or I just like those. I'm drawn to those kinds of colors, Spirit just said, blues and greens and creams. So I like those kind of wash colors, corals, they just said. So that could be just how I decorate my home, but I collect things is how they said it to me. I have, this looks like a target to me, 77. Like now that I know you, I feel like I have my eye on you and I'm like, eye on the prize, right? Eye on the prize, eye on the target. I want to capture you. I want to win you over, something along those lines. All right, this is, I think it's Saturn. I don't know if it's Saturn, but it's coming into me as, what are the chances out of everybody in the universe that I found you? It was what are the chances that I found somebody I really want to be with? What are the chances that this is so good? So that's how it came into me. Like you think about the vast universe and how many people there are and how many people you don't want to be with. So what are the chances that I found you? And that's, I don't know if it's Saturn or not, but that's how it came into me. All right. So this is the lucky 8 ball to me. You guys all remember the lucky 8 ball? You shake it and it says, yes, no, maybe. They said to me, I said, why do I have this? They said, you will receive the answers that you seek. The reason why you would shake the magic 8 ball is because you would say, am I going to pass my test? And it would say, maybe, next time, whatever it said. And so you will receive the answers that you seek, is what they said to me, based on the magic 8 ball. Okay, so that is nice. I will take that. Let's see what loving messages they have for you today. What are the final loving messages, Spirit? What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you need me to hear? Final loving messages. You are my wish fulfillment, and I want only you. I think the only thing that really happened in this connection is somebody who doesn't want to screw it up. Somebody who right from the beginning sees that you're worthy and you have great value and you could be with anybody. So they just don't want to screw it up. They don't want to like over love bomb you, or they don't want to brag. They don't want to say the wrong things. They're very respectful and polite and doing all the right things. Good for them. I truly want to work on this connection. I truly want this to work. I sometimes feel like you deserve so much better than me. There's the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords going around with, and I think this person's pretty confident. It has nothing to do with their self-confidence. It has to do with, I just don't want to blow it, because you're the first person I've met in a long time that I actually really want to be with. So I just feel like they're struggling with that, or you could be struggling with that. You don't want to blow it on your end. Please don't feel disappointed with me. If I do anything that you're not happy with, let me know. I apologize. If I say something that I shouldn't have and upset you in any way, let me know so that I can try harder. What is it that we have to get to know each other? I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. I do feel like it's a soul connection. I feel like you've either just met your soulmate or you are meeting your soulmate, and this person's going to be celebrating your birthday whenever your birthday is. So that is the birthday this year, Spirit. Thank you. We're going to put this out into the universe. It's a beautiful feeling, and I think it's going to be a lovely connection. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you all again real soon in another pick of cards.